When I tell you this jackfruit was delicious, oh my goodness, it was absolutely amazing. This is what we had on my husband's birthday when he had his sonny's barbecue. So this is my second time making this jackfruit, and I can tell you guys the first time it was not as delicious. We're going to be using 3 cans of the jackfruit, and one of the changes that we're making this time is we're actually boiling some water so that we can boil our jackfruit for about 20 to 30 minutes. You guys, this is going to make sure that it gets all of that jackfruit kind of grime off of it and that fruity flavor, because you don't want your pulled pork to taste like fruit, okay? And so we're just going to let this boil on the stove for about 20 to 30 minutes, and while it's boiling, I'm going to go ahead and take 1/4 cup of vegetable broth, and I am going to saute some garlic and some onions in there. Mommy is over there whipping up some delicious vegan potato salad, because that's always our go-to cheat meal whenever we are going to have something a little higher in fat. We usually love some potato salad, and we have made a video on this before, so if you guys would like to see how to make some low-fat potato salad, I'll make sure that we leave it in the cards. So we had some potato salad and some baked beans for my husband's birthday while he had his sonny's barbecue. All right, so I'm just going to chop up this onion nice and fine, and I am going to throw it in the skillet with the veggie broth, and you guys are going to see. I wish I could chop this fast in real life, but it's speeded up a little bit so you guys can see me chopping away, and then you guys are going to see that I add 3 cloves of garlic, and that's just some fresh garlic. And you want to season up your broth so that your jackfruit can have the best flavor possible without adding a lot of salt. That's one of the things that we really try to do. So you guys are going to see that we use like almost a whole onion, and like I said, 3 cloves of garlic, and then I use a whole lot of no salt seasoning. And because my jackfruit boiled on the stove for about 20 to 30 minutes, it was so nice and tender. And here I'm just separating it. You guys can see how tender it is because I'm able to do it right with my fingers. And we just separated the seeds from like the brine of the jackfruit. And me and Mommy were working together. Teamwork makes the dream work, you guys. And we just separated everything, you guys. And it even just starts looking like pulled pork. You guys can see that right from here. It's already taken on the visual that this is pulled pork, but really we know in our head that it's jackfruit, okay? So while everything is kind of airing out on the tray and we're separating everything, we are getting ready to do the very, very important step of putting it back in the strainer, you guys, and pushing all the leftover water out. And this is really, really one of the most important things that you can do, is just to try to get your jackfruit as dry as possible. I made this dish before, and when I tell you it was a runny mess, it didn't matter how much barbecue sauce I put on there, I never could really get the consistency of a pulled pork because it was just so runny and mushy. And if I can find that old video, I'll insert some clips in there so you can see what not to do, okay? But after watching several videos and just really, really trying to get better at cooking as a vegan with no oil, no butter, no guilt, you guys, I can see that I'm becoming a better cook all around, you guys, and I love that. I love that we're able to learn how to cook our favorite foods vegan, and that's one of my best tips that I can give you guys any day of the week. If you are new to being a vegan, new to this plant-based lifestyle, learn how to cook your favorite foods vegan, okay? So now I'm seasoning it with a whole bunch of no salt seasoning. You guys can just be as generous as you want. I then am adding some garlic salt, just a little bit though, you guys, and then a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt, and I'm cooking this, sauteing it with the garlic and the onions, and it's just gonna be like a nice dry, because you want it to be dry like pulled pork. It's not all runny and mushy, so it's a nice dry yet tender consistency. And now I am toasting my bread. Alrighty guys, so our pulled pork came out so delicious. Well, you see how I'm already playing tricks in my mind. Our jackfruit Came out so delicious. Just get creative with it, guys. The sky is the limit. But if you're going to make this, we made 3 cans, and this is going to give us an opportunity to eat off of it for a couple days and just make it taste different every single day. And that's what keeps you guys from getting bored with your meals, okay? So let me show you how I dressed up this delicious barbecue pulled pork jackfruit sandwich, you guys. I took my little jackfruit, I put it in a bowl and put some of my favorite barbecue sauce on top. I then just mixed it up and I put it on top of my toasted bread, you guys. And this was a real treat for me because I'm not really a big giant bread eater. And so I love that we can eat bread. I love that we can eat barbecue sauce because we're not watching our carbs like that. And we're just watching our fat. And so I love the Starch solution for that, even though I know that this potato salad and baked beans is not completely Starch solution approved. But don't you guys come at me because it was my husband's birthday, so we were celebrating. Okay, this is our one cheat meal, and we had just finished our 21 days of Daniel fasting. So we always do the Daniel fast every year in January, and then we always have our little cheat meal for my husband's birthday. So anyway, look at that potato salad, y'all. It was so delicious. And it does have a little vegan mayo in it, but it's only about 4 to 5 grams of fat per serving, okay? And look at this pulled pork sandwich, you guys. It is so delicious. I was dipping it in the beans, you guys. You couldn't tell me I was not eating real pork, okay? Absolutely amazing, you guys. Look at that smile on my face. I'm telling you, that is sheer excitement and enjoyment, you guys. And I stood up and ate the whole sandwich. My husband says whenever I stand up to eat my food, he's like, I know it's good then. I won't even take the time to sit down. So you guys, let me know if you've made jackfruit before, if you plan on making jackfruit. If you do, make sure you tag me in the video on Instagram. And we just really appreciate you guys following us on our journey. We love eating this way, and we hope that you're loving some of our delicious recipes, okay? So make sure you stay tuned. The next video, we're going to be making black bean burgers, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!